Hi Simmers, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lizzie Stark and today we are diving into Create a Sim for the Sims 4 Royal Legacy Challenge. Now this is a challenge that I've created myself inspired by historical monarchies. Each generation has unique goals, traits, and dramatic storylines. I will have the link to the official rules down below and at the end of this video. This video will be focusing on the royal family that I will be using for the gameplay of the challenge, and I am so excited to share their looks and styles with you. I want to start by clarifying that I plan on using CC for the gameplay, but this video will focus on how to create the royal family without mods in CC and CAS. The challenge has been made without mods in CC, and it is up to the player's discretion. So, the only CC you will see in this video is the crowns and some of the jewelry that I use. I can't wait to start playing this, and so let's get started. So this is our king, King Alexander. King Victor Alexandru. He has the starting aspiration of fabulously wealthy and the traits ambitious, proper, and perfectionist. So the rest of his outfits are going to be sped up, so you don't have to sit through a whole as I'm deciding everything and all that. So I'm starting right now on his everyday wear. So the kingdom is called Rajvan, and they are a Russian Romanian based kingdom. So um, I'm kind of drawing on some of their cultures and all that. Some of the jewelry that you'll be seeing is based on that, the names. And so, um, and their colors, the kingdom's colors are black and red. You'll see that a lot throughout the clothing of the royal family wears. Right now, you see some of the crowns that I'm trying to decide for his formal wear. So this outfit that he is wearing right now is just his um other formal wear for like balls and big events and occasions. So he has this kind of basic crown. I'm using the hat slider mod to move the crown around. As you can tell, I struggled quite a bit with this because his hair was clipping pretty bad, but I think I chose just to deal with it. Uh, I do plan on downloading some hair, but I don't have that in when I was making this video. And then the next outfit is his coronation outfit. So this is his regal imperial outfit that you'll see in the major events like coronations, name day ceremonies, and all that. I have the traditional Russian crown for that. So this is his athletic wear. It's pretty basic. Uh, I wanted to keep it simple and everything. I was really struggling to find a pair of pants for him to wear. So I'm switching back and forth between a lot of things before I finally settle. I think on some sweats. Um, yeah, making sure he has socks and things. Next is his sleepwear. I heavily used in this base game and pack video. I heavily used a lot of Life and Death. The world that they will be living in is from Life and Death Ravenwood. So there was a lot of outfits from there I was really inspired by. So as you can see, I quickly went through the rest of his outfits. There really wasn't much um, heavily there. Um, so now we're on to his winter wear and everything. And then I will show you his outfits individually. So yeah. I'm getting him a hat, a little bowler hat. All right, so this is his cold weather. And his hot weather is right here. Swimwear, party wear, um, sleep, athletic, and then the two formal, which is the coronation outfit, and then the other formal dress, and then his everyday wear. So now we'll be moving on to his queen. I could not put what her actual title is. She is queen consort though. Queen Olivia Alexandru. I need to look up how to actually pronounce their last name. But She is his consort for this challenge. She has the successful lineage, aspiration, romantically reserved, art lover, and perfectionist. And so now I will be moving on into speeding up her, getting her dressed. Once again, you'll see the um, black and red colors heavily used here. I think I was just checking through the outfits just to make sure I didn't see anything else, but I was pretty heavily set on this outfit. Um, yeah, I saw a few other things, but I was like, I'm not so sure about this. Um, yeah, I kind of like looked around, but then I was like, yeah, this is the dress for her everyday wear. Uh, and yeah, setting her wedding ring to all of her outfits and everything, setting the shoes. I really tried to keep in mind of how actual royal families dress in today's time. So like putting the tights there on her, so because they always wear tights, having neutrally colored nails, because royals aren't really allowed to wear um, bright colored nails and everything. So I was really trying to go off of modern royal dress code in real life. So yeah. Now on to her formal. Once again, she has sorry, I hit the mic. She has two formal outfits. This first outfit is her coronation dress. Um, I'm saying coronation because that's the first big event that we'll see in the first episode of the gameplay. But uh, yeah, I used the game vampire game pack for this. And here you'll see a little bit of the CC jewelry that I have downloaded. It's just some necklaces and a brooch, and bracelets and earrings. Yeah, I will have my Pinterest linked down below of all the CC that I will be using and that you'll see in the gameplay videos because I'll be using a lot more in the gameplay. But as you can see, most of you'll see this when you watch, but most of the tiaras and crowns that I use are from Fast from Restros. They do an amazing job with CC crowns, and all their stuff is free to download on their Patreon. So this is a traditional Russian um, headdress. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's actually called. I think I may end up changing it, not in this video, but I think I may end up changing it. I wasn't overly satisfied with it, but that is what I chose for that moment. Now, this is her other formal outfit. Uh, yeah, I used the dress from the free holiday pack for that, and um, I really struggle with the gloves here because I think I settled on those, but I wanted to use a longer glove, but they just weren't quite long enough. And the really long ones that are in the base game, I didn't like how like they went up and under the sleeve, especially since her sleeves that was some broken custom content there. Um, since her sleeves are see-through, I didn't want to um I didn't like how that looked. So one thing I would like to note is the royals, only. I don't plan on implementing this with the nobles in the gameplay, but the royals are required to wear, at least the females are required to wear their tiaras for all events. So, the really big formal events such as like the coronations and all that, other formal outfits, she'll have to wear crown, and then her party wear. I didn't do it on here because I didn't have a bunch of CC downloaded, but she will later on have a crown for her party wear. So all events that female royals attend, um, that are married, um, will have a crown. So this we're getting towards the end of her outfits. I'm just doing her cold wear real quick. Yeah, I used a headscarf on her, and then I did a life and death dress for her. Put her in some gloves, some boots, and all that. And so that is all of her outfits. So this is her cold weather, and then hot weather, and then swimwear, party, sleep, athletic, and the two formal outfits. And then lastly, her everyday wear. So that is Queen Consort Livia. We are now moving on to Prince Darius. Now, Prince Darius is the heir for the first generation, so he will. I couldn't fit it in his name up here in the sim, but he is the crown prince. So Crown Prince Darius Alexander. He is a whiz kid and he has the proper traits. So diving in once again, speeding up the, playing through is, all his outfits, so we're working on his everyday. I try to stick to the, royal family colors here. I really didn't like how, there's no, just, like, formal gloves for kids. It's only, like, winter wear gloves. I didn't really like that. I really wanted to put him in some gloves. Yeah, I'm flying through his outfits here. He was pretty easy to dress. I had a, set idea. I think I struggled, a little bit with his hot weather. That one was a little bit hard to do. There's not really good, kind of regal looking, my mind just blanked. Regal looking, sorry, I hit my mic, hot weather for kids. So I just went with a polo and shorts. I kind of wish I could have done like a soccer shirt, but it's all right. So we're now finishing with his cold weather. So this is his cold weather, his hot weather, his swimwear, his party, his sleep, his athletic, his formal, and then his everyday. And so, I'll quickly fly through this. Every royal household has to have either a maid or a butler in the challenge. This is Butler James Patterson. He has the wise, perfectionist, and neat trait, and he also has the master chef aspiration. Um, I didn't really speed through his outfits. I'm just going to show his everyday, formal, athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, um, hot weather, and cold weather. So that is, all his outfits and everything. Um, and down there, ignore the baby. I filmed this after, I kinda played with them, test played them a little bit, so the baby won't be there when the gameplay starts, but we will be having a baby in the first episode. So, I can't wait to start playing this family and bring the Royal Legacy Challenge to life. If you want to see the gameplay, please subscribe and hit that little bell to be notified when the first video of it will be uploaded. I also encourage you to play along too, as I do. It will be a lot of fun to see how y'all families go about and how the legacy develops for y'all. This family is uploaded to my gallery and is available to anyone who wants to play them. I have my gallery ID down below. Once again, I have a full set of the challenge rules linked below and also my Pinterest for the CC that I will be using throughout the challenge linked down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hype this video. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching and happy simming. Bye.